apay ngingiti ang labi. Takot at pangamba man ay maghari para sa kaligtasang hindi mawari. Ngunit isa ang sigurado, kayang-kaya to kung ikaw at ako. Ikaw at ako sa iisang laban, ikaw at ako para sa inang bayan.
Good morning. Today marks a significant event, the oath-taking and turnover ceremony for calendar year 2021 lateral entry program for technical officers. Please all rise for the invocation to be delivered by Police Colonel Jaime Cerilla III, Chief of Staff of PNP's Chaplain Service.
Let us acknowledge the presence of God and of our Creator. Almighty and living God, and as well as our praise and glorify your name. As we gather together this morning for our taking of an officer review of calendar year 2021 lateral entry program for technical officers. We are grateful for according each one of us to the service of country. And we are more grateful for the gift of protection from newly appointed young and dashing police commission officers who will take their oath to serve and protect our country and our countrymen. Lord, we pray that with their given mission and responsibilities, you will bestow upon them the strong commitment and professionalism to carry out their calling as servants and protectors. In the same manner, we entrust unto you our Chief MP, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo P. together with the command group and all the senior officers. Do bless and guide them through the inspiring leadership in the all work in unity and tenacity with the indomitable spirit for us to triumph against the ongoing pandemic and from all harms and dangers. Grant all that we ask and pray in the healing ways forever and ever. Amen.
Please be seated. To give his welcome remarks is Police Brigadier General Jelly Tamayo, the Deputy Director for Personnel and Records Management.
To our beloved Chief Philippine National Police, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo P. Good morning. To Police Lieutenant Tosilito L. Vera Cruz, the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration and Chairman, Lateral Entry Board, Director Ramon M. Rañeses, the Staff Service Chief, Personnel and Administrative Service of the National Police Commission, Police Brigadier General soon to be Major General Olay, the Director for Logistics, other members of the directorial staff and members of the Lateral Entry Board who are physically present and others who are virtually monitoring the program through live streaming. Police Brigadier General Prexy Panawan, the Deputy Director for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, and to whom the successful NAPPOS, or newly appointed Police Commission officers, will be turned over immediately after taking their oath. The Directors of the National Support Units, who are special members of the Lateral Entry Board, Police Colonel Jaime C. Serena III, the Chief of Staff, Chaplain Service, Police Colonel Attorney Maria Leonora C. Camarao, the Director, PNP Recruitment and Selection Service, other directors of the different NSUs, senior PCOs present, successful candidates of the lateral entry for technical officers, or later will be called newly appointed police commission officers, other PCOs, PLCOs, and UP present today. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning to all. At the outset, let me tell you about General George Smith Patton, Jr., a U.S. Army officer who was an outstanding practitioner of mobile warfare in the European and Mediterranean theaters during the World War II. His strict discipline, toughness, and self-sacrifice elicited exceptional pride within his ranks, and the general was colloquially referred to as the old blood and guts by his men. Legend has it that General George S. Patton earned his blood and guts nickname for having last for battle without regard for the lives of his troops. But the reality of Patton's genius is quite the opposite. He produced more results in less time, in fewer casualties than any other general in the army during World War II. He trained his officers to know what they were going to expect in battle. Skill, high operational tempo, and strict adherence to the rules pushed his men to the breaking point and hurt morale in the ranks. Due to this, he was deemed too undisciplined to lead the Normandy invasion and was placed in charge of the Ghost Army at Pas-de-Calais, France. He posed as decoy in the Nazi top debate. After all, they considered Patton as the best commander, but even weeks after the day, the Germans continued to wait for General Patton's crossing the Pas-de-Calais, amassing troops for the fight. Why this story? It is for our incoming new entrants to bear in your mind that if everyone is thinking alike, then somebody is not thinking. That as part of the Philippine National Police, you have to think out of the box. Solutions to address and face complex challenges, balance your personal and professional lives, and exercise utmost caution, for every action has its consequences. With that, I welcome you all to this oath-taking ceremony and turnover of successful candidates of the lateral entry for technical officers. As you will be appointed as police captains and police lieutenants of the Philippine National Police, ponder on General Patton's strategy that whatever demons he struggled with, and likely there were many, Patton possessed a genius for war like few others in history. Since you have already passed the challenges and rigors in the nameless, faceless recruitment program, which emphasizes the PPLP's trust under intensified cleanliness policy for bringing only the best for the Filipino people. Work at your best as expected of you as police officers. Once again, welcome all and magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Thank you, Chair. To present the candidates for appointment for lateral entry for technical officers is Police Colonel Maria Leonora Camaral, Director, PNP Recruitment and Selection Service.
Presentation of the newly appointed Police Commission officers for technical service. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the 10 candidates for appointment as police captain with profession of doctors, lawyers, and priests, and 107 candidates for appointment as police lieutenant with profession of dentists, nurses, pharmacists, nutritionists, social workers, chemists, forensic criminologists, engineers, and IT officers for calendar year 2021 lateral entry program for technical officers.
The Executive Officer, Directorate for Personnel and Records Management, Police Brigadier General Constancio Sinares Jr., will read the appointment orders.
Republic of the Philippines, National Police Commission, Philippine National Police, Camp Brigadier General Rafael T. Frame, Quezon City. Appointment. Pursuant to General Orders number 150 and 151, National Headquarters, Philippine National Police, dated October 3, 2021. Ramirez Ferdinand Sayyaji and 9 others are appointed into the PNP service as police captain via calendar year 2021 lateral entry program for technical officers in temporary status effective October 4, 2021. Pursuant to General Orders number 152 to 179, National Headquarters, Philippine National Police, dated October 3, 2021. Julian Maria Cristina Federes and 106 others are appointed into the PNP service as Police Lieutenant via calendar year 2021 lateral entry program for technical officers in temporary status effective October 4, 2021. By command of Police General Eliazar. Official, Leonardo B. Carlos, Police Lieutenant General, the Chief of Directorial Staff. Signed, Orlando J. Hinanay, Police Major General, the Director for Personnel and Records Management.
Thank you, sir. We shall now witness the highlight of this event, the oath-taking ceremony. To administer the oath is the Chief Philippine National Police Police General, Guillermo Lorenzo Eliazar. All rise, please.
Panumpa sa bulan, maaaring ulitin ang aking babagitin. Ako si naitalaga sa katungkulan bilang ay kainting nanunumpa Patutuparin ko ng husay at katapatan sa abot ng aking kakayahan ang mga tungkulin ng aking kasulukuyang katungkulan at ng mga iba pa. Pagkaraan ito'y gagampanan ko sa ilalim ng Republika ng Pilipinas na aking tataguyod at pagtatanggol ang saligang batas ng Pilipinas. Patunay na mananalig at tatalima ako rito. Nasusundin ko ang mga batas, mga kautosang legal, at mga dekretong pinairal na mga sadyang tinakda ng may kapangyarihan ng Republika ng Pilipinas. At kusa kong babalikatin ang mga pananagutang ito nang walang anong pasubali o hangaring umiwas. Kasihan nawa ko ng Diyos. Congratulations.
Congratulations. To our audience, please be seated. And now we are honored to hear the message of the Chief Philippine National Police, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Eliazar.
Thank you. Please be seated. Group Commander, please take us pahinga.
Sige, kuha ka rin. Kuha ka lang.
Babasagin ko yung likod mo. Maingay tayo, baka hindi.
To Director Ramon Ranjeses, the Staff Service Chief of the Personnel and Prison Service of Napolcom. To the members of the command group, the Deputy Chief PNP for Administration, Police Lieutenant General Jojo Veracruz, my classmates, palakpakan natin. To the other members of the directorial staff, let me acknowledge them. The Director of Philippine National Police Academy, Police Major General Alex Apanga. The Deputy Director of DPRM, Police Brigadier General Benny Tamayo. Deputy Director of KFRDB, Police Brigadier General Tracy Tagawon. Acting Director for Logistics, Police Brigadier General Ronaldo Olay. Deputy Director for Controllership, Police Brigadier General Romel Martir. Director for Communication and Electronic Service, Police Brigadier General Patrick Villacorte. Director for Crime Laboratory, Police Brigadier General Pascual Munoz Jr. Director of Engineering Service, Police Brigadier General Abelardo Matillano. Director of Legal Service, Police Brigadier General George Almaden. Director of Health Service, Police Brigadier General Antonino Cerojales. Antonino ba talaga? Eh kasi si General pagkakilala ko sa iyo eh. Parang si General Munoz din, Pax na. Kaya inisip ko na ba first time ni Pax, di ba? Pascual. Antonino pala ito. The Director of Information Technology Management Service, Police Brigadier General Daniel Mayoni. Executive Officer of DPRM, Police Brigadier General Constancio Jun Chinayo. At ang pinakamalakas na palakpak, Director, PNP Recruitment and Selection Service, Police Colonel Maria Leonora Kumaro. Parang natin. Hindi makapalakpak si mga matigas pa eh. Magtumat pa ako din isa. On my command, paluwag. Yan. Pwede kayo pumalakpak ha? Nakapaluwag kayo. To the other senior officers present here, police and commissioned officers, non-uniformed personnel, those who are joining us online, members of the media, kung meron man, and the 117 successful, newly promoted technical officers. Palakpakan natin! Nasaan nyo ang palakpak sa sarili nyo? Ha? Yes. So, tama na! Ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Dapat lamang nakulak pa kayo kasi ang palakpak na yan ay para sa inyo, ha? Sa mga pinagdaanan nyo. Dahil kami naniniwala dito sa harap ninyo at pati kayo na you are very much qualified for your position. Na narating nyo itong oath-taking na ito dahil sa inyong sariling galing, qualification at hindi dahil sa padrino o referral ng kanino man. Ako ay naniniwala na ganyan ang pinagdaanan nyo. At kung may question kayo, sabihin nyo. Nakita ko ang pinagdaanan ninyong lahat. Pati na rin ang ating mga nasarap dito. Partikular, ang bubuo ng ating recruitment or lateral selection board sa pamumuno ng ating Deputy Chief PNP for Administration, naandyan ang ating DPRM at lalo na ang ating PRSS, the PNP Recruitment and Selection Service. Kaya nga itong araw ito, this is memorable, not only for you, but also for the PNP. Dahil in spite of the challenges that the board has faced at patuloy na hinaharap sa tulong ng ating Napolcom, maraming salamat sa inyo, na andito tayo ngayon para simulan at ipagpatuloy ang ating nameless, faceless recruitment process na kung saan walang padrino system at walang palakasan system sa pagtanggap ng ating mga opisyal. I was reading the profile of the lateral entry program for technical officers. And for October 4, this is the second oath-taking that we have conducted. The first one was on September 16, wherein, well, we have 231 duly appointed police commission officers who took their oath. And for today, we had 117. 10 with the rank of police captain and 107 with the rank of police lieutenant. 103 of 117 are already members of the Philippine National Police. Police non-commissioned officers who are now police commissioned officers. And 14 who were civilians but are now members or officers of the Philippine National Police. Nakita, binasa kanina itong mga profile na nandito ngayon at tayo naniniwala that all of you are here to form part of our organization, which is facing a lot of challenges and high expectation from the public that we serve. For those who are already members of the Philippine National Police, 103 of you. Bagong responsibilidad dahil dagdag na authority, dagdag na responsibility, dagdag na accountability para sa inyo. At sa mga bagong 14 na civilian, welcome to the Philippine National Police. For those who are former police non-commissioned officers, this is the time to prove your worth. At ako'y naniniwala na lahat kayo ay kwalipikado na maging opisyal ng Philippine National Police. Kaya nga doon sa ating recruitment na ginagawa, talaga namang dapat ang ma-promote dito yung talagang karapat-dapat lamang. Dahil meron tayo na ibang mga opisyal na, minsan kapitan hanggang maging kernel, gustong assign na lang sa field. Dahil alam na responsibilidad, baka matawag, mapag-explain, alanganin siya. Kasi in the first place, baka dapat hindi siya naging opisyal. Ako'y naniniwala na sa inyo na dumaan sa butong sa tangkarayon, mga qualified na maging members ng officer corps ng PNP at hindi malayong mangyari and for sure mapopromote at mag-occupy ng higher position. At hindi rin mangyari na probably among you magkakaroon ng posisyon, magiging director ng isang unit at maaaring magkaroon ng ranggong general. Mga bituin sa inyong balita, hindi malayong mangyari yan. Kaya nakasalalay sa inyo, sa inyong mga idhikain, sa inyong gagawin, ang inyong future sa ating organisasyon. Tayo ay nahaharap sa napakaraming challenges dahil sa napakataas ng expectation ng ating mga kababayan, ng ating publiko sa Philippine National Police. Kung hindi ba naman, ang ating unit, tayo ay binayayaan. Una, binigyan ng dobleng sweldo. Yan ay ramdam nating lahat, lalo na ngayong pandemya. During this pandemic, napakarami nating mga kababayan, kamag-anak, kaibigan, na nawalan ng trabaho, nakaranas magutom. And yet for us, tuloy ang sweldo, dobleng sweldo at that. While there are some of us who are working from home as dictated by circumstances, And probably, some of us ay malatuba pa magtrabaho. And yet, buo pa rin ang sweldo. Kaya nga, sa mataas na sweldo, sa patuloy na biyaya at suporta na binibigay sa atin ng ating pamahalaan, both national and local government units, ay talaga namang nararapat lamang na tayo'y binabantayan ng ating mga kababayan na sa kaunting pagkakamali ay talagang pinapaalam sa atin at tayo ay talagang binibigyan ng mga comment o paalala. Kaya nga, with our more than 220,000 members of the Philippine National Police, meron lumabas sa isang Huesca, may isang lumabas sa Sinampan, meron na balitaan na konti mapagkakamali, ayun, bukol sa ating organisasyon. Sakit ng kaligtingan, ramdam ng buong katawan. Subalit nakikita natin sa bawat araw, mumunting mga bagay na ginagawa ng ating mga kapulisan, maangyaring hindi napapansin, hindi na-recognize, subalit hinahanap natin, kinakalap, itong mga nagbabiral na mga balita, mga patuloy na mga pulis natin na nagpapaanak, for example, ng mga buntis sa patrol vehicle, sa sariling sakyan, sa tricycle, sa eskinita, sa bahay, kung saan nabutin, daan doon ang ating mga pulis. Mga babaeng pulis na nag-breastfeed ng sanggol na hindi man niya kilala, at iba pang mga sisimpleng bagay. Sumasagip ng nalulunod, napakaraming mga istorya na pilit nating pinapaalam sa publiko dahil yan ang totoong mukha ng Philippine National Police. Hindi ang ilan-ilan na mga bugok sa ating hanay, subalit paggawa ng kalokohan, ayun ang damay ang buong organisasyon. Kaya't kayo, every one of you, 117 officers, members of the officer corps, you represent in your own little way our organization. And you should be proud of what you achieved on this particular day that you are appointed as newly appointed police commission officers pagkatapos dumaan sa isang honest to goodness na recruitment process. Hindi ko alam kung nangyari nito before, pero kayo ang produkto nito. Kaya nga sinasabi natin, kung yung ating mga recruit na mga patrolman at patroluman ay dinaan natin sa maayos, ganun din dapat ang ating mga opisyal. Well, alam nyo, hindi sa akin bago ang napakaraming gustong tumulong sa ating mga aplikante. For the reason, probably one of the reasons is that naging kultura na natin na kung papasok ka ng pulis or meron tayong selection, kagaya nitong lateral entry, iniisip natin, kailangan may kakilala. Otherwise, baka may slot o hindi matanggap ka kung hindi ka qualified. Kaya nga, mahigpit ang proseso, binantayan at nandyan ang ating double form para siguraduhin na maayos lahat. At alam ko na pag merong pagkukulang, pagmamalabis o nagpabayaan ang ating recruitment board, siguradong mapansin at siguradong yun ay sisilipin. Kaya I will tell you personally, dumaan kayo sa maayos sa selection process. Actually, kahapon nga, ito, let me just read to you. Dati, may nag-text sa akin sa kaibigan from the media. Nag-attempt lang noon. Chief, text ko na lang. May chance naman siguro na makalusot, lateral entry for nurses, yung isang taga sa amin. Pasado na sa exam, nandiyan siya si Grame. Sa Grame, sinabi ang pangalan. Tapos na medical niya ngayon, interview na lang, kulot na lang final deliberation. Ang sagot ko lang, galingan na lang niya. Pare, based on merit talaga tayo, walang padrino at palakasan. Pinapanindigan natin yan. Yun sabi sa akin, yun nga chief advice ko. May interview pa siya, galingan niya. And then kagabi, nag-text siya, Chief, good evening. Ito ang reply ng taga sa amin na nurse sa Krame na nakalkot siya. At ang text sa kanya, hehe, tsamba lang kuya. Yun ang text siya dun sa gustong tumulong. Okay ang direktor ng PRSS naging proper, nag-stick talaga sa qualification standard. Palakpakan natin. This is just one of the many instances na talagang you never know kung sino yung mga gustong tumulong sa mga aplikante. Pero, pag pinagbigyan ng isa, pagbigyan natin lahat. So wala na. Kaya nga, bago natin i-implement itong ating proper na recruitment process, tinanong ko ang DPRM, tinanong ko ang PRS, kaya ba natin panindigan yung ating proseso? Kasi kung hindi, huwag na natin i-implement yan. Mapapahiya lang tayo. This is just a start, and we are hoping that all our recruitment process, hindi lamang sa mga patrol o patruman, lalo na sa inyo, na mga opisyales, nagiging senior officers, magiging third level officer. Kung sa simula pa lamang, pinalusot lang for accommodation, kayo mismo mahihirapan. Magiging kapitan, magiging major, pero alam nyo, hindi naman kayo qualified. Humarap sa tao, humarap sa trabaho. Kaya yung iba nga, doon na lang sa patrolya, kasi ayaw na lalantad at haharap pa sa ibang mga meeting o conferences. Napakahirap ng ganong sitwasyon at napakahirap para sa ating organisasyon. So sa pagkakataong ito, I would like to acknowledge, recognize, and thank the members of the board, lahat ng kasama, lahat na naging instrumento sa pagkakataong ito na kayo ay nandito para mag-take on. From the NAPOLCOM to the members of the command group, to our DCA, to concerned directorial staff, sa PRS in particular, at sa lahat na naging bahagi ng proseso ito. At higit sa lahat, ito, nagpapasalamat and I'd like to congratulate ang masasabi ko kayo na kayo, the cream of the crop. Not only the qualified, but the best qualified. Only the best for the PNP, only the best for the Filipino people. At ang makikinabang nito, hindi lamang tayo, hindi lamang kayo, hindi lamang ang ating organisasyon, kung hindi ang ating bayan. Maraming salamat. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you very much, sir. Please be seated. For the second part of our program, may we request the Deputy Director for Personnel and Records Management, Police Brigadier General Jerry Tamayo, as he takes over the newly appointed Police Commission officers.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Director for Personnel and Records Management, I hereby turn over the 117 newly appointed Police Commission officers for calendar year 2021 lateral entry program for technical officers of legal service, health service, communications and electronic service, information technology management service, crime laboratory and chaplain service, to the Deputy Director for Human Resource and Doctrine Development to undergo the Public Safety Officers Basic Course effective today, October 4, 2021.
The Acting Director for Human Resource and Housing Development, Police Brigadier General Fred C. Panggawan, will now accept the newly appointed PCO.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Acting Director of the Human Resource and Doctrine Development, I hereby accept the 117 newly appointed Police Commission officers as technical officers of Legal Service, Health Service, Communications and Electronic Service, Information Technology Management Service, Crime Laboratory and Chaplain Service from the Director for Personnel and Records Management to undergo the Public Safety Officers Basic Course effective today, October 4, 2021.
Thank you very much. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And that concludes our activity this morning. Again, congratulations. Thank you for your time and stay safe.